To his sister's flat while she was away on holiday. He said we'd go in and we'd check his sister's flat, and he severely sexually abused me, basically.
What did he do?
It was quite severe, to be honest with you. It was severe. So even though to think of it, I don't. It hurts now to talk about it, to be honest with you. And I've done that once already, I find it very hard to talk about that anymore, basically. He dropped me off at home. I remember going to the bathroom and scrubbing with Dettol because I felt dirty. That's what had happened.
Durante anos manteve o silêncio com medo que os anciãos não acreditassem nele. Quando por fim falou, os instintos dos seus 9 anos pareciam estar certos.
It's not so much did they believe me, did they want to believe me, They didn't want to believe me. I think they turned up at my house, They weren't open-minded, and I think they'd already made their mind up even before they got to my house,
A polícia acreditou nele e conseguiu descobrir um segundo rapaz violado por Patty. Todavia, os acontecimentos seguintes causaram alguma preocupação. Um ancião confrontou o pai da vítima, chamando mentiroso ao rapaz. O pai fez queixa à polícia, que avisou o ancião para que se mantivesse afastado das famílias da vítima, ao que ele respondeu ser ancião e ter todo o direito de investigar o caso.
It was his duty to test the evidence prior to the court case. I advised him that if that sort of behaviour continued, then if an allegation had been formally made, then I would have to investigate that particular person for offences that pervert the course of justice. And in fact, witness intimidation. The conversation did get a little bit heated towards the end, but obviously I'd got a duty to protect my complainants and witnesses to the case. I made sure and sent out the signal that I was prepared to protect them and take drastic steps, i.e. arresting people, if they breach that.
Em Birmingham, tal como em New Hampshire, os anciãos apoiaram o réu e não vacilaram mesmo depois de Patty ter sido considerado culpado e condenado a 5 anos de prisão. Na reunião seguinte, no Salão do Reino, os anciãos certificaram-se de que a congregação sabia da sua tomada de posição.
There's an announcement given saying as a body of elders, that's including every elder in Rubery, we feel as a body of elders, basically this man is innocent, we believe he's innocent, and the Bethel have informed us they will do everything in their power to help this man.
I then made it my duty to actually speak to the legal services team of the Bethel in London and voice my disquiet about the lack of cooperation I'd had from start to finish from this inquiry.
Sob pressão policial, os anciãos pediram desculpa e perderam o cargo de anciãos, embora não tenham deixado a congregação. O Betel de Londres recusou-se a falar sobre casos específicos. Disseram ter agido porque os anciãos haviam desrespeitado a confidencialidade das vítimas. Mas as vítimas queriam respostas. Voltámos a solicitar uma entrevista com o porta-voz da organização, Paul Gillis. Quando recusou, telefonámos, lhe dissemos estar a gravar a conversa e fizemos uma simples pergunta. Os anciãos têm indicações para apresentar os casos de abuso sexual à polícia ou não?
The elders' guideline is if you get any single allegation of child abuse come to your attention, phone this office.
Why phone this office? Why not phone your local police station?
Well, you see, the first thing is we have to make sure for the protection of the child. That's
is it
our
the protection
first
of the child, or is it fair to ask you, isn't it the protection of the church that comes straight to mind there?
It is the protection of the child. We have a child protection policy.
O diálogo foi longo. Quando lhe perguntei se estaria disposto a responder às mesmas perguntas para a Câmara, recusou. Assim voltei para a América, para a Assembleia das Testemunhas de Jeová em Tulsa. Fora-nos dito que lá poderíamos encontrar um membro do Corpo Governante. Ted Jarrett é um dos responsáveis pela política de proteção de menores da organização. Há mais de 2 meses que andamos a pedir-lhe uma entrevista. Só queremos respostas para perguntas muito simples. Porque mantêm em segredo a sua base de dados de suspeitos de pedofilia? Porque não apresentam todas as queixas de abusos sexuais à polícia? Porque mandam as crianças de volta para os braços dos seus agressores? Todos se recusaram a falar connosco, mas agora era a nossa oportunidade.
Tell him about the database. How do you justify keeping a list of people, men in
some cases who have confessed to paedophilia, but you have not reported them to the authority. What justification is there for you to keep that list?
You have a privacy law. You have a directive from the European Union. You observe that, don't you?
So when allegations of abuse are made, it's all right to keep them private?
I think you were answered. That question was answered to your, should be to your satisfaction.
Can you answer it now?
I'm not going to repeat. I'll just tell you exactly that you can go and you see it in writing. It's all open. You know, the Bible says, do not go beyond the things that are written. We don't go beyond the things that are written.
E é só.
Let's move this way, please.
Não há dúvidas nem questões, apenas a profunda convicção de que Jeová resolverá tudo. Uma convicção cujo preço poderá continuar a ser pago por gente mais jovem e vulnerável.
They're living in denial. Denial of what's happening to their children, and it's not a matter, you see, if they accept that, then they accept that there is a problem. So rather than admit that there's a problem, they will just let children go on and continue to be molested and not do anything about it.